Namaste to all of you and welcome to join our effort to create better future for humanity, which today's children, if they are raised intelligently, educated properly, when they grow up, they can solve the problems that previous and our generations have created for society, for civilization, for the planet, and prevent further deterioration in future. So this episode I will mention a very interesting topic, fragile life on the privileged planet Earth. That how delicate the whole system is, and we are so lucky that all the factors coalesce to make life possible on Earth and to bless the Earth with the ingredients that are necessary for life. Because as far as we know, Earth is the only planet known to us that harbors life and has created our culture, society, and civilization. Now, how this planet Earth is so privileged and is so special and unique. First of all, the solar system is located on the outer part of our spiral galaxy, Milky Way. Outer part means it is somewhere along the arms of the spiral, which is less crowded, which means if it was in the more crowded part of the galaxy, there would be interaction, collision with other stars, solar systems, and we could be destroyed and not exist altogether. It is not too far from the center. If it was very far on the outer edge of the Milky Way galaxy, then maybe in the spin it could be flung away and fly away somewhere else without life. If it was too close to the center of the galaxy, then the giant black hole, which swallows all matter nearby, big stars, small planets, whatever there is around, it swallows and this thing disappears. It may arise again on the other side, which is talked about as white hole, but we don't know about that for sure. So that is a very special privilege. Now, Earth also has a moon. Our moon is probably the largest as a moon around a planet. Moons around other planets are very small compared to the size of the planet. But Earth is large. It has a very interesting, a very big effect on how the planet Earth behaves. So the moon keeps the planet rotation, which makes day and night possible. And moon brings ocean tides, which allowed in the past, allowed sea creatures to travel on land and eventually become us, along with many, many other types of species, animals, life forms. So now the Earth's orbit around the Sun is also very interesting. It's an elliptical orbit, so it gives us seasons. When it is closer to the Sun, it is hot, summer. Farther away is cold, we have winter. Just imagine a life without any variation in weather and season. It will be very boring, probably not good enough for life. So all these conditions are very helpful in making life possible. by making Earth a very privileged planet, unlike any we know so far. So that is one aspect. Now the second aspect is how fragile life is. That luckily on Earth we have all the elements required: nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen make water. Originally, probably the water came from the uh, outer parts of the solar system through meteors, asteroids, etc. And water started on Earth. Before that, there was fire. Earth was hot. So the Earth from hot to became cooler and cooler, and we have now water and air, atmosphere. There are many 15, 20 layers of the thin atmosphere around the Earth that protects the Earth from solar radiation. That's a very important privilege that we have. If there was less of the atmosphere, less protective layers, magnetosphere and all the others, then we would be vulnerable to solar radiation and probably won't exist. So these conditions and the right mix of the elements and gases on Earth make life possible. And we should be honored and privileged, feel that way, that we exist on Earth and the Earth exists for us. Of course, if we open up this topic further, we may one day discover that there are many other planets where life exists. Most likely life like us probably won't exist, but some form of life exists. But that day has not come yet. It may be far in the future. So we are very privileged to be alive on Earth, and our Earth is privileged to make life possible. Now, another topic we could introduce and to ponder about, that perhaps the whole universe, the whole cosmos is a living organism, and we are simply little cells and atoms floating in the body of the cosmos, which is a being, not a thing. So ponder about this and be gentler and more loving to nature, to Mother Earth, and to ourselves and our fellow beings, both humans and animals, trees, rivers, land, air, water. We should be respectful and grateful. That is the concept that children should grow up with. They will be kinder, gentler, more friendly, and more preserving of the life on Earth and the planet. Thank you for listening, and I'll come back and speak with you again.